Angine de Poitrine, welcome back to the Creative Parlor. My name is Jason, and we're going to finish the whole set in one shot. So get ready, strap in and strap on. The first video I did was Your Zarad, which is the first song of the set. And now we're just going to do the rest of the set. I will put all the songs in order in the description, as well as an Angine de Poitrine playlist. I am the OG reactor, they say. I reacted to one of their videos or whatever a long time ago before anyone else did. So I'll claim that unless you could prove me wrong, which I don't mind, by the way. So let's get into this show. I cannot believe we're going to do this whole thing. We're going to listen. I'm going to take notes. We're going to react, listen, react, listen, react. Sound good? All right, here we go. Alrighty, that was Angor, and that was incredible. Just a few notes, not really much, but just what I'm hearing is so many different time signatures or different ways of breaking up the time. And I'm curious if you're a musician, what you're hearing. They have to be following something in their mind. As a drummer, as a musician, there's always something, whether it's, again, this could be 6/8, it could be 4/4, it could be 12/4. They go into either 12/8 at one point. How do you hear it? And it's funny because the audience was almost doing a polyrhythm. And they go, oi, oi, oi. They were all doing a 3/4 in my mind, which is really interesting. Second thing is I love their long form. I just love the long form. It's meditative. It's just beautiful. And of course, the notes are what makes it so interesting. And the last thing I want to mention is that you could see the in-ear monitor cables coming down. It's actually a bunch of cables, so I'm not actually sure what he's got going on there. But there's a few different cables. If you know in the comments, let me know what's coming out of the guitar player. All right, let's continue with the next brilliant piece of music. Nothing excites me more than seeing an audience freaking out over a band. As a performer, that's like lifeblood for us. I hear they're gathering like 100,000 plus people. All right, so a couple of things. The lights on the drummer's eyes. Wow, wow, wow. I finally put a name to the bass. It reminds me of Jack Bruce, like Hendrix stuff. We'll start from the end. Mitch Mitchell drumming. Total Hendrix at the end in my mind. Just like completely just going for it, and just I love that. Cream, those kind of bands, remember Blind Faith, except that I don't think these guys are heavy drug addicts, which is awesome. I'm just going to quickly talk about the looping for a second, and then we'll just leave it at that. These are all 4-bar loops, and he created about 4 loops, including the bass in the beginning, and then he did the melody over that, and then the solo, melody and solo. Then he adds a 6th one, and then plays over that. Then he cuts it all out later on, just the bass, and then plays a different rhythm over it and sets that loop and then plays over that. One bass line, but like 2 or 3 different sections over that bass line. He keeps re-looping. Friggin' amazing, amazing. And the last thing I wanted to mention is everyone's filming it because they're all going to get 1 million views on social media. So everyone's filming it going, oh my God, I want to get a million views, which is good. By the way, subscribe. Okay, now one of these songs has a little bonus ending, and I'm not sure which one of it is, so I apologize if I ever cut off one of those songs. A couple of things. I think that was a photographer that walked out in the costume. I think they're so smart that they're going to have them come out in costume. It would look too weird if they didn't. That beginning bit was really funny with the claps. I knew they were going somewhere with that. That was really funny. And the drummer was feathering, which means lightly playing the bass drum. Whenever people clapped, he would feather the bass drum, which is a really cool, interesting sound to notice. It's interesting. I also noticed the French accents and the French language. That was in 5/4 or 10/8. The audience was clapping in 10/8. In case you're wondering, another way to look at it is 8+2 in the middle section. Anyway. Fantastic playing. I think that's it right now for my notes. Okay, let's move on. I love the triangles with the lights. It almost looks like it's on fire. This was interesting because this song was almost just like a quartet. The last song, by the way, was up to 7 parts, included the lead and the drums, and it was 7 different things going on. This one was bass, guitar loop, and then solo, actually. That was it. So 4 people. Drummer, bass, loop, and solo. 4 things going on for most of it, and then amazing guitar solo, and there are no wrong notes. They have an interesting way of combining 7/4 and 7/8. At the end, they brought it all together. When they broke it down and he did the guitar loop, he didn't add the bass, he added an octave pedal, then saved the loop without the octave, and then played over that. Man, unbelievable, unbelievable, unbelievable. Let's continue. There's a reason why I haven't been mentioning the drums as much. I actually have a video about playing in a duo, and that might explain a little bit about it, but he's just laying it down. He's just playing with this incredible, massive wall of sound. A little bit easier than playing with a crap wall of sound. This is an amazing wall of sound. Right before they started, I noticed him resetting the loops on his pedals. That took about a minute, and it went black. He's got a lot to think about. By the way, that audience was entranced. See how quiet they could be? I mean, imagine that many people being quiet. That means that many people they weren't talking, they were waiting, which is unbelievable. That's my favorite riff, by the way, in all the songs they do. That intro riff blows my mind. I just love it, love it, love it. And is it called a riff or a melody? What do you folks think? I want to know in the comments what you think. Crowd surfing, yes, unbelievable. And it's so sweet and soft that you can do it. It's like so nice. The people are so nice. And that guitar riff at the end, which then he combined with the first loop, just brought the wall of sound up to the next level. Let's go. what kind of looping magic was he doing at the end? Listen, I get the irony with the Starbucks cup, so please. I'm hearing klezmer, reggae, bagpipes in the middle. He got the riff, then the upbeat and then the bass. So once again, it's a trio with the drums as 4-piece, and then he solos over that. Just fantastic. The drummer, singles. He's a singles man. He's not preferring doubles. He prefers singles more than anything. And that kind of beat as a drummer, for me, is extremely tiring. It's a beast of a beat. It's really looking simple, but man, it's a beast. Let's continue. So I think that was the extra bit. But you know what? I'm glad I stopped it in between because that deserves its own comment section reaction. Holy F-wad. Holy balls. Jesus H. Love. Ho, ho, ho. That's all you got to say for that one. Let's see what's next. right, that was a twofer. I just couldn't stop it in the middle. Harmonizer on the guitar, I noticed that. Body trick, leg through the guitar. I never saw that before. That was amazing. 7/4. This really separates the aliens from the boys. This groove is so heavy and so amazing. And then at some point, he plays like a 4/7. It's unbelievable. What are the lyrics they're singing in the second song? I'm just curious. They bring their own stage with them, which is really cool. And I assume they bring their own sound as well, and lights, their own people. And I love the crash ride cymbal, folks. It's a cymbal that's just kind of made for both. You can ride on it, ding, 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 or you can smash on a crash, crash, crash. And also, I noticed the wah pedal at one point. Let's go. you to go to the dictionary or go to your chord chart and look up tritones. The tritone chord used to be called the devil's chord. Yep, that's right. What scale do you think he's playing in the middle? Is that like a Middle Eastern melody riff? The Tool 12/4 vibe, which is beautiful. See how they were speaking? 2/3 of language is nonverbal, and we got their message. We understood that. Thank you, audience. We love you. We appreciate you making us who we are. Speaking of that, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, that really does help me make who I am, and you could help me make who I am. Let's see if there's any more, otherwise we'll just say goodbye. What makes me love this band even more is that they're creating scarcity. No friggin' encore. Love it, love it, love it. Just end it. Let's not pretend to do that stupid method of encore. Listen, that was amazing. I love you. Have a great day.